Breaking news from Colorado. A truck carrying 18 immigrants fell off a 60-meter cliff on Interstate 70, one of the most dangerous roads in the state. Among them was Miguel Contreras, only 7 years old. The accident occurred at 4:15 a.m. in the middle of a heavy snowstorm. Rescuers arrived 35 minutes later. The truck was destroyed, 17 injured, but Miguel had disappeared. His father, my son, was beside me. Where is he? For 8 hours, they searched the frozen forest. Temperatures were below zero. A child could not have survived there. But at 8:47 p.m., a ranger found Miguel walking along the road 12 kilometers from the accident site, barefoot, without a coat, and showing no signs of hypothermia. At the hospital, doctors could not believe it. Perfect lungs, no frostbite, just a few minor scratches. When asked how he survived, Miguel said, "A man with wings carried him, left him under a tree, and covered him with his warm cloak." In that spot, rescuers found a white blanket of unknown material and, in the child's hand, a 30-centimeter feather that does not belong to any bird from the Rocky Mountains. His father cried, and I asked God to send an angel, and he did. If you believe God protects the innocent, write amen and share.
China has officially begun activating next-generation 10-gigabit broadband networks, marking one of the biggest leaps in internet speed the world has ever seen. These ultra-fast fiber systems are powerful enough to download a full 4K movie in under 20 seconds, a milestone once considered impossible for home users. The new 10G zones are already live in major tech hubs like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Hangzhou. This upgrade relies on cutting-edge fiber optic infrastructure that delivers speeds 10 times faster than standard gigabit internet. The network supports massive data demands from AI, computing, and cloud gaming to large-scale file transfers and smart city systems. Engineers say the system can handle thousands of connected devices simultaneously, offering smoother streaming, instant downloads, and near-zero latency. Cristiano Ronaldo says no matter how busy his schedule is, he still makes time for church every week. He describes himself as a practicing Catholic and says he doesn't go to Mass to ask for favors, but to give thanks for his health, his family, and everything he's achieved in his career, according to him. His faith keeps him grounded and focused, even with all the pressure that comes with being one of the biggest names in football.
Now on Eyewitness News at 8, I'm Liz Nagy alongside Jory Rand. We are following some serious breaking news out of Stockton, California, where police say multiple people have been shot. The ABC affiliate in the area says 4 people are dead and more than 10 people have been shot in a shooting at a family gathering.
The latest in the line of mass shootings in our country, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office has not provided any other information yet about the circumstances or the gunman, but Governor Newsom has been briefed on this situation. Stockton has a history with mass shootings. In fact, there was a time when Stockton was home to the worst secondary school mass shooting in America until Columbine. It was 1989, a mass shooting at Cleveland Elementary School. 5 school children were killed, 31 others were shot. The gunman turned his weapon on himself, killed himself, but Stockton was home to one of the most notorious school shootings before it was really a thing in the United States. And then Columbine came along 10 years later, and assault weapon ban expired, and we've seen what has happened in the interim since that shooting.
And that will certainly be on the mind of investigators as they continue to figure out exactly what led up to that shooting that happened there earlier tonight. We're going to continue to ask some questions and bring you the very latest details.
Russian neurotech firm Niri has begun testing brain-shipped pigeons in Moscow, turning them into biodrones powered by implanted neural interfaces and backpack-mounted electronics. The birds follow preloaded UAV-style routes as electrodes stimulate left or right turns, with GPS guiding overall navigation. Niri claims no training is needed because any bird becomes remotely steerable after surgery, and onboard cameras use AI to blur faces. The company plans to use these biodrones for infrastructure monitoring, environmental surveys, and security missions, saying pigeons are only the first step toward adapting the system for larger birds. The rivalry between lions and hyenas is as old as the savannah, a feud so dramatic it makes high school gossip look peaceful. These two don't argue over who gets the best sunbathing spot or whose laugh is more. Annoying, though hyenas would win that one. Their conflict runs deeper. Lions patrol territory like royal landlords, while hyenas roll in with teamwork, numbers, and I'm not scared of you energy. When clashes happen, they're not always about food. Sometimes lions injure hyenas just enough to send a message: don't mess with us. The wounded hyena returns home unable to help hunt, turning into another mouth for the clan to support. For hyenas, revenge is rarely one-on-one. They wait, regroup, and return with reinforcements, circling lions like a noisy, spotted tornado. In nature, power isn't only fangs or strength, it's intimidation, reputation, and knowing when to walk away. According to a study by German scientists, looking at a woman's chest for a few minutes a day may actually help men live longer. Researchers found that men who regularly admired their partner's cleavage had lower blood pressure, improved circulation, and were less likely to suffer from heart disease, similar to the effects of light exercise. The scientists behind the studies say the body's relaxation and endorphin response can act like medicine, helping reduce stress and promote longevity.